for him, with Andy rolling his ankle, but then you had Alex Meyer pick up the slack and a couple other guys like Eric Ryder do the same thing, and Jackson just never missed a beat.
Right, right. What do you know about Tri-Village? Anything coming in? What does Jackson Center and their fans need to expect from Tri-Village?
Well, Tri-Village, obviously everybody knows they have that 20-3 record. They haven't lost since mid-January. They had a tough double weekend. They lost to Miami East, who was obviously in the district finals, and they also lost that same weekend to St. Henry, who is also in the district finals. And their other loss was in the finals of the Chet Holiday tournament. They lost to Franklin Monroe. But that's obviously a big rivalry game, and then, on Franklin Monroe's floor, that's going to be a tough game for Tri-Village. So they probably haven't played quite the teams Jackson has, but the good teams that they have played on the schedule played them very well.
All right, Big Dog. Well, let's assume then Jackson goes ahead and wins this game. Just for I want to look down the road here a little bit. Now they play the winner of Fort Recovery and St. Henry, who played Friday night at 7 o'clock in Elida. Either one of those teams, it sounds like it gets pretty tough for Jackson, regardless of who they play in that game. You know anything about those guys?
Well, obviously, Fort Recovery, you've got the couple guys that are really good, the Gale House kid, and I think they have another kid that's really good. Obviously, they haven't played real well, and I think St. Henry's won like 11, 12 in a row now, so yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup for Jackson Center, no matter who they play.
Yeah, St. Henry they won their last game in overtime, didn't they?
Yeah, it was 57-31 over Crestview. They really struggled at the foul line. Otherwise, St. Henry probably won that game in regulation.
Yeah, I heard they had a 10-point lead with just over 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Yeah, so like Crestview came in the game, they were like 16-5, so and they played a pretty good schedule. So that whole district, with that and the St. John's, that's four pretty good teams.
Right.
All right, Big Dog. Well, hey, before we let you go, we're getting ready to get Lockland's coach, Paul Andrews, on the phone here. He can't hear you right now, so why don't you give us a little prediction maybe on the Russia-Lockland game, and just something real quick.
It's definitely going to be a test of tempos. Lockland likes to get up and down the floor, and they scored they're part of 80, 90 points in two of their three tournament games so far. So obviously, Russia wants to keep it in the 50s, 60s, and Lockland wants to get it higher than that. Just going to come down to tempo. I hate to go against the Raiders, but you probably have to go with Lockland. Lockland's history against the Shelby County team. I know they lost the house last year, but they've had a lot of success against the Shelby County League teams, and it's going to be a tough one for the Raiders. But hopefully they prove me wrong here Friday night.
Yeah, the Raiders' history against Lockland isn't real great either. They played them in 2000 back-to-back years there, 2005 and 2006, and I think one of those went to overtime, but 2 losses there as well. So
third time's a charm, Big Dog. We're going to get them this time.
That sounds good. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully prove me wrong.
All right, Big Dog, we're going to let you go. Got to get Coach Andrews on the phone here. So, hey, good talking to you again, and hopefully we can talk to you again next week.
All right, that sounds great.
All right, take care. All right, that was our SEL boys correspondent, Big Dog. Like I said, we want to get Coach Andrews on the phone here and ask him about the middle game of the night, which is actually Russia taking on Lockland. Russia comes in this game with a 14-8 record. Lockland's at 16-7. Should be we're hoping for a really good game, and like I said, we want to get Coach Andrews on the phone, ask him a little bit about this. Hello, Coach Andrews. You're on Fish Report Live. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Hi, Coach. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule and joining us here on the talk show. So, we're Shelby County League basketball over here, and we really appreciate the time you're taking for us.
No problem. Just finished bowling, so I'm good.
All right, Coach. Well, this is Craig Fissinger here, and we cover mostly Shelby County League basketball on this show, and Ken and I certainly know about Lockland as being one of the tougher teams down there in Southwest Ohio, but we don't know a whole lot about you. So, can you give us a little bit of an idea who some of your key players are?
Yeah, I can do that. we're presently at a record of 16-7. We've gone through a lot of changes this year. We have two of our top players are not with us now. One has broke his ankle, and the other one has been kicked off the team. Our six kid played last year. My best kid got kicked off, and then so what we have now, we're kind of like Bruce on the fact that we play 4 guards and one tall person. I won't say he's also a guard too, but the Wingfield kid, he is 6'6", 6'5", but we don't have any 6'9" around here. But we go with 4 guards and 1 big man. Our other players, probably the second best player. Wingfield is the top player. He's averaging, I think, about 17 points a game. And then we have a kid named Terrell Gilbert. He's a sophomore kid. He's averaging about 12 a game. Then we go down pretty quick after that. We'll start a kid named Mike Beasley and 2 brothers, Stephen and Milan Riddle. So we're fairly kind of small, but kind of quick, and pretty athletic, but not a lot of size.
All right, now you mentioned DJ Wingfield. Ken and I know a little bit about him. I believe he was the District 16 Player of the Year. Is that correct?
Yes, he was. I don't think he was Player of the Year. He was All District. He was the All District, but I don't think he was Player of the Year.
Okay, and he's a junior, correct?
He's a junior. As a matter of fact, we start 2 seniors now. At one time we were starting 4 juniors, and 4 underclassmen and 1 senior, but now we start 2 seniors and 2 sophomores and 1 junior.
But I want to ask you about Wingfield's talent at all. Is he what do you foresee when he graduates high school? Is he a Division I prospect?
Yeah, I am a Division I. I look at him as a mid-major prospect. I tell you, the school that's really going after him now is Ohio University. They're down a lot. Miami, we getting letters and stuff from Florida State, Xavier University here locally, and of course University of Cincinnati. But I look at him being probably a mid-major prospect right now, but he's got another year to develop. So it's still out on, if he can rise a little bit more and play a little bit more at a higher level.
Coach, this is Ken Francis, and I got a chance to actually meet you at the Russia Marion local basketball game. If you remember me talking to you and your 2 assistant coaches there. So obviously you've had a chance to see Russia play. What concerns do they throw at you?
I'm sorry, what concerns us?
Yeah, what concerns you most about Russia's play?
Well, I tell you what, we had never faced a team this year that had so many shooters. They got to come out of the locker room shooting the ball, and we'll have a tough time defending that. And also, we haven't played against any 6'9" this year, and so Wilson will present a problem for us in that like we do have athletic kids that play hard and play well, and they're very athletic. But I just don't know how we're going to deal with off-field shooters. If they get hot, we're in a lot of trouble. Yeah,
they can shoot the ball, Coach. I've seen them play just a few times this year, as a matter of fact. And, in the style of ball that's played around here, in the Shelby County League, you're familiar with our league. You're familiar with the MAC, I'm sure. So the type of basketball played by Russia, Fort Loramie, Houston, New Knoxville, Fort Recovery, those type of teams, it's just pretty much a contrast of styles compared to Division IV basketball in your area. I believe you step out of the Division IV a lot, don't you, during your regular season?
Yeah, we play 4 Division I games, and we play at Fairfield, we play Western Hills, we play Belmont, and then we play, one more doesn't come to mind right now. And we play out of D3 and D2, so we play an awful lot during the regular season, so it helps prepare us when we get into the D4 season at the end of the year. It helps us tremendous because we've been through the different kinds of competition. So yeah, I think the type of game down here is a little bit more up tempo than up there. It's more control there.
Right.
And ball control. I think you have better shooters up there too. More shooters, I should say.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a contrast. It'll definitely be a contrast of styles come Friday night.
I think that is the contrast. The fact that you're more of a control
teams up there, and I think you have down here. I think we're more of a up-tempo type teams that like to get it up and go, up and down the court. You like to more or less play more of a half-court situation. So yeah, that's a big contrast to stuff for us. It's a little different for us, and we like to play it up-tempo, but we like to think that we can play it half-court too if we have to.
All right, Coach. Hey, we got one more question before we let you go. If I understand correctly, you picked up your 400th win this season?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that. Coach Bremingen at Rouge, he's actually closing in on 400 himself. I believe he has 387 right now. And
good.
yeah, so we had Coach Bremingen on the show last week, and I forgot to ask him this, so I'll ask you. I wonder what 400 games or 400 wins is a lot of wins, a lot of years. I wonder what keeps you guys motivated. Is it just the possibility of getting a state championship? What keeps you guys going?
Well, I think the biggest thing that keeps me going, and every year I say I'm a quit. I'm just coaching basketball. I've been retired since '07. I retired '05, but what keeps me going is the fact that you're working with kids. They kind of keep you a little young. I'd like to think so. And the challenge is, here's what I live for. I live for the tournament after the season. Now you can forget the regular season. If I'm going to really miss the tournament and just the preparation of getting the kids to feel that success that sometimes they don't get to feel in a tournament type situation. But that's what keeps me going.
Well, great, Coach. Well, listen, again, we very much appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us on our show tonight. And, for Craig and I and the folks over here, best of luck Friday night, and we'll see you in UD Arena.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, and it should be quite a battle. We'll look forward to it.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
All right, that was Lockland Panthers head coach Paul Andrews. I never talked to the guy before, Ken, but he seems like a heck of a nice guy.
He does seem like a heck of a nice guy. He's definitely a talker, Craig, and I know he enjoyed and was looking forward to being on our show. So yeah. I'm glad we got a hold of him.
All right, well, I can't wait for Friday night. We got a big one tomorrow, Thursday night, and we got another big one Friday night, so it should be a lot of fun coming up.
Yes, we do.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our basketball talk tonight. We want to find out, though, if we got a winner to our trivia question. You want to review the question again and tell us if we got a winner?
Sure. This date in history, March 7th in the year 2000, the St. Henry Redskins set an OHSAA record for most three-point baskets made in one game. This is made, not just attempted, but it's most three-pointers made in one game. This date, March 7th. And that number, Craig, is an astonishing number, 25. The St. Henry Redskins made 25 three-pointers in a 106-71 victory over McGuffey Upper Scioto Valley.
Wow.
And we said the closest person would win the prize. You know what? We had somebody that pegged it right on.
Hit it right on the
Hit it right on. 25. Congratulations to Joyce Bremingen from Rouge. Joyce Bremingen, the winner of the Fish Report Live t-shirt.
All right, Joyce, congratulations on that. Glad we got a winner this week. We went a couple weeks on a kind of a dry spell there, no winners, and we got one tonight.
We had some really good guesses tonight, too. So we had 17, 18, 12. They were all over the board. But Joyce Bremingen got it right on the nose.
All right, good deal. All right, well, that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank our SCL correspondents, TK and Big Dog, for joining us tonight. Special thanks to Coach Andrews for joining us tonight. Well, and thanks to the viewers out there for tuning us in, even the folks over there at Cruiser's Bar and Grill in Rouge. Look forward to seeing all you viewers again next Thursday, and hopefully seeing some of you guys this weekend at the game. So you going?
I'll be there.
All right, I will too. So good night, everyone.